Hi, everybody. I am muted. Can you hear me? I am really struggling with Restream this morning, as you can tell. Let me try and get my intro down. Yeah, last time went so well, and this time I'm struggling. But let me know how you guys are. There we go. Are we just getting it together this morning? And please let me know if I sound okay. I'm a little bit late this morning because my headset was not connecting well. And so I kind of scrambled and got my camera mic kind of like jerry-rigged to my iPad with a bunch of adapters. So I'm hoping this sounds okay. And okay, good. You can hear me, and if it sounds terrible and like I'm really muffly, do let me know that too, and I will try to troubleshoot the headset. But if it's good, then it's good. So good morning, Malin, and good morning, Katie, and good morning, Kat. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for letting me know the mic is working. I've got so much work for work, so that's what I'll be doing. Oh no, no more, cute lunch break sprint. At least not today. I'm sorry. But hopefully we'll be good company. For Kat, I'm so close to my writing goals for the day, missing 30 words, so I'm feeling great. Oh my goodness. I love this pattern of Kat, you coming to the stream and already having had a great writing day. I'm just going to continue feeding off of that energy and hope that you are like me in the future, Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. It's definitely nice to be wireless, so maybe I'll just do this in the future. Um, so yeah, I feel scrambled because I was scrambling with that audio, so I feel like I don't even have my head on straight. And then the intro was such a mess. But we move. We move. I've got my iced coffee. I have for breakfast, which I'll be eating on our first sprint, some warmed croissants with Nutella and peanut butter because I'm really treating myself today. I'm so excited. I've been really into croissants ever since we had our UK trip in May, and it just like takes me back to being on that trip. So we've been buying croissants every once in a while now. It's the perk of being 1:30 p.m. and not 7:30 a.m. That would be a whole other story. I'd still be in bed, not a morning person. Yeah, neither am I. I just finally, I was a little draggy this morning. I dragged myself out of bed at 7. So that's probably what I get for really pushing it, is I get tech troubles to punish me for cutting it so close. But yeah, I'm trying really hard to stream a lot and turn myself into a morning person by force. Simply because just having the writing done feels so awesome. And then I don't have to feel guilty after work in the evenings if I just want to, mess around or read a book or whatever. And it's just feels so much more balanced. So I'm trying, but I'm definitely not a morning person either, I would say. I'm still working on my prologue. Oh my gosh, I'm really enjoying it, but it's one of those scenes that when you start writing it, it starts expanding and expanding and expanding. So I would really, really like to finish it because I'm supposed to be on chapter 2 today, according to my schedule. So I'm already behind what I predicted. However, I don't think chapters 1 and 2 are going to change too much. And I'm trying to recognize that and not freak out. This is a complete from scratch moment, and chapters 1 and 2 just need little tweaks. So, we're doing okay. And Weekend Anna has a lot more time than I currently do. So, yeah, hopefully, I would love to finish it today. If we were really on task, that would be awesome. Yes, the croissants are good. So I'll be off cam for probably like the first 2 minutes while I inhale my croissants. But I will be writing, I promise. Um, I reluctantly had broccoli for lunch. I feel cheated. I want the croissants too. Yeah, well, you need a little bit of both, don't you? Honestly, kudos. I'm loving these morning sprints. I'm so sad when I see an upcoming stream, but it's 2 a.m. where I live. Big FOMO. Oh, I'm so glad that the time works well for our European friends. It's been really nice to see y'all and have you guys in the chat and start my day with you guys. Yes. Yes, we love a chapter with small tweaks. And hello, Stig. Hi. Good afternoon to you, sir. Still at work. Don't tell my boss, but it's quiet right now, so I'm doing some character work. That is awesome. I feel like I haven't gotten an update from you, Stieg, on your revision prep and everything, so I'm so excited to hear about the cowboy book. Rewrites start on the 18th, so I need to finish this outline of draft 2. Oh my goodness, that's so soon. It's all a bit overwhelming. Yeah, I relate. As usual, we're kind of in the same phase together. I found the outline really overwhelming too. When I was doing my big revision prep project, um, that that was a lot of work. And actually, what I found so helpful was doing it in, one attempt and then talking to Malin and having a spaghetti session and then coming back and honestly re-outlining it again for the second time. And that second outline went so much smoother and quicker because we fixed some character stuff that I felt wasn't quite the best from my first attempt. I finished my first attempt and felt like I'm not totally nailing this. Like, I know I've come up with something passable, but it's not a slam dunk. And so we worked on my character, like motivation, want, and need, and whatnot, and just kind of like massage that in a more active, like impactful direction. And it's something that's so much easier for me to articulate without having like looked at my notes or anything. It's so much easier for me to wrap my head around what we landed on. So I guess I guess my advice is leave room for changes and leave room for your work for you to sit with it and make sure you're really, really happy with it. And I know it's hard because we want to get started as soon as possible, but pushing my start from July to August was really helpful because I feel a lot better about where I'm going. Telling your boss right now. You are safe with us. Oh, that's right. And you have a cold right now. Oh, I'm sorry you have to be at work and be sick. That's just honestly no fun. I hope you have a real flop evening planned where you're just going to do nothing. We should all have a spaghetti Malin at our disposal. Yes, you should. And she's really good at it. But whoever your spaghetti Malin is, I think every writing person should get one. It's so helpful. The plan is to just write the outline. I'm up to the midpoint now. Do this character work and then work through the outline again before the 18th. Perfect. Yeah, that sounds a lot like what I did, but in a much more planned and reasoned way. So that sounds great. And I'm really excited for you to start your rewrites. My goodness. Because I don't like being alone out here on draft 2, so you better hurry up. New name unlocked. Yes, Spaghetti Malin. Alrighty, friends, I'm going to get our first sprint pulled up since we do have work to do. Let's do 25. And then we'll see, we'll have some chats and we'll see how much time we have left and make our judgment from there on the second sprint. So here we go. Screen share, pool timer. Alrighty, I'm going to put myself here at the bottom. Okay. 25 minutes on the clock. Good luck, everybody. All right, friends. How did we do? Let me know. I did well. There we are. Let me just take down my banners here. I got about 300 words, so a little slow, but we're getting back into it. And yeah, I'm excited to be writing this scene because it's one that I talked about in the previous draft as like flashback, but now I'm actually getting to actually write it in real scenes. So it's been fun. So yeah, let me know how you all did. Let me scroll back in the chat here. Kat said, I need a spaghetti Malin. And, we're also so willing to be your spaghetti Malins. I'm just going to say that. So call me, beat me if you want to reach me. That's all I'll say. Steek said, I have a spaghetti Katie, so I'm blessed. And she appeared. I certainly feel like spaghetti. I've been here. I'm so sleepy though. How do y'all morning people do it? Fake it till you make it is my current strategy. I wouldn't say that I'm a morning person, but I'm pretending. I'm just trying to girl boss a little bit. And unfortunately, the key is to go to bed earlier, which everybody told me. And I didn't listen. And now I'm listening and I'm trying to be in bed at 10 o'clock. And that actually helps. Who knew? Not for the faint of heart. I actually, with this like writing that I'm trying to push really hard on this summer and fall, I can't believe I'm gonna say this out loud. I have been thinking about doing the 5 a.m. challenge again, Steek. And I think it's been long enough that I'm romanticizing it in my head. So we did it in September, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago. And I don't know, it's just something is calling to me, that September breeze. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Mal's just making lunch now, but fairly productive for work. Good job. Hope you got some good stuff off your plate so you can have a chill afternoon. I found a new program to test for my draft 2, Living Writer. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one. A new program will surely cure my dread. Yeah. No, I think there's something really real to like switching up your software and having that like fresh breath of fresh air in your routine and in your digital space. I think there's something very real to this. But I've never heard of Living Writer. So if you have another stream up soon, maybe screen share and give us a little tour if that can be done without spoilers. I would love to see. Hi, Helicopter. Editing my book and my first draft is so bad I could cry. No, 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 no. No. No, no to this energy, because all a first draft has to do, all that is required of a first draft is to exist. Okay? And it exists, therefore it is good. I hope you can really take that in. It's so exciting that you finished a first draft, and that's such an achievement that many people try and never achieve. So just, it's a win that it exists. That's it. Period. Done. Kat said, I use a sprint to prep a video. I'm hoping to film this afternoon. Yay. Made good progress, but still some work to do. Very good. Look forward to a new video always. I'll gladly be most people's spaghetti Malin as the actual Malin, of course. Though I don't have the actual time to fully read everyone's drafts, to my great dismay. Yes, yes, I know. I wish I could duplicate myself and do everything. But we all remember 5 a.m. Anna, R.A.P. I am down. Oh my goodness. Well, it might have to happen. It might just have to happen. And especially if I'm used to getting up around 7 now, it might feel, just a smidge more easy to do the 5 a.m. challenge. And I'm not going to get sick this time. Knocking on wood, I'm not going to get sick and be waking up at 5 a.m. with like the death cold. Oh, that was so horrendous. But I think it's because it all went wrong that I still want to try again and like be redeemed. I never go to bed that early, but I have been swapping screen time for reading a physical book before bed for like 30 minutes to an hour, and it helps a lot. Yes, I love this. I love reading before bed. Also, you're crazy. You hated it. I did hate it. 5 a.m. sounds dreadful. Why would you do this again? Because I'm delusional. It's the delulu because I somehow think that I am a different person and I've grown and changed. Um, Alan said, start with a big break from it, and when you get back, you'll see the good in it. And that's so true. Sometimes you just need the distance, and then when you come back, you're like, hey, this chapter needs work, yeah, but hey, that was a really good sentence. And I really like that metaphor that I used. And that was some really cool world building that I dropped in that sentence there. And you start to celebrate the little nuggets instead of just seeing the mess. So I think that's good advice. I only started writing this year, so I'm very new. And you already have a finished first draft? My gosh, that's incredible. Really pat yourself on the back for that. Out of every 100 persons who start a book, only 3 actually complete it. So well done. Wow, I'd never actually seen that statistic before. I imagined it was low, but 3 out of 100? Pretty special. Pretty special. Another tip that helps me is to get the manuscript printed and bound like a real book, and then it's like, whoa, I wrote that. Like, it helps celebrating the achievement, and I totally agree. I print all of my drafts just to celebrate, even if they're bad, and they go on my shelf as a little trophy, because I put all the hours in, and I need a little, like, physical copy to just look at and go, "Wow, I did that," and you can do, like, a big page flip and smell the paper. So I hope you get to do something like that. That would be really fun. Alrighty, it's 8:15, so let us do another 25, I think, and that will be pretty perfect. And then we will be on our way to the rest of our days. And only 20% of those 3 people actually end up publishing it, but we don't talk about that. Yes, the trophies. Yeah, we collect the trophies. Yeah. It just comes down to the person who's willing to keep trying, keep showing up, honestly. And I believe we can do it. So here is our next 25 minutes on the clock. Good luck. All right, guys, that is the end of sprint number 2. How did we do? I did pretty well. I am up to 800 words for the day, and I finished this section of the prologue. I still have more to write in it. Gosh darn it. But if I do some more writing this afternoon or evening, I think I could do it. I'm having a lot of fun. It may or may not be too info dumpy, so it'll be something for me to be careful of when I revise it. But right now I'm having fun just doing a lot of setup, because I feel like that was a struggle I had in my first draft. I started kind of in the middle of everything, and it probably was a little too in the middle of everything, and the reader probably would need a little bit more setup as to what's going on. So it's fun to kind of take that slower ramp up into the world. It's been fun. Let me know how you guys did on your sprint. Thank you, Melon. Yeah, I'm really glad I got to at least 800. That feels pretty solid. And having fun is the main point. Yes, it is. I finished my lunch. I've taken a shower and doing more work for work now. Nice. Well, I hope you had a good break, and I'm glad you got to join me for a little bit. Let me see. I probably, for the week ahead, probably will not stream tomorrow. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of feeling like the vibe right now, so keep an eye out for me next week. And let me see, as far as the rest of the month, I'm working on a Q&A video. I think everybody in the chat has probably commented on it already, but I do have a post on my community tab. I'm collecting questions to celebrate my 5 years on AuthorTube, which is crazy. I call myself lovingly the AuthorTube crone because I have been here. And so if you want to help me make that video, please go find that post and drop me a question. It can be super silly or it can be more serious. That's completely up to you. But I'm really hoping to post that on August 31st, which is the day that I posted my very first video back in 2020. So thank y'all for anyone who's already left questions. Kat said, I finished prepping that video and supported a friend having a rough day. Oh my goodness. I hope their day gets better. Hope everything is okay. Hey, DW, caught the tail end of the sprint and got 154 words. Good job and good to see you. Kat is going to drop off now so I can film while my husband is out on an errand. Oh my God, yes, go, take advantage. I definitely know that drill. Whenever Luke's like, I'm going out on a bike ride, I'm like, cool, I'm setting up my tripod because I know you're going to be out of the house, and I can't stand filming when he is in the house. Hey, Caitlin. Hi. Oh my goodness, so good to see you. How have you been? How have you been, girl? Thanks for the stream and looking forward to the next one. I'll be away for a few days, so I might not be able to join them. Oh, that's okay, Kat. Have a great time away, and I know we will definitely see you around. But yeah, I think that will probably do it for us this morning. I've got to log on to work here in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to take a breather, refill my coffee, and get on with my Thursday. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being with me. It really helps having friends to motivate and help me keep up this more aggressive pace that I'm trying to do. So I super, super appreciate it. And I know I'll see y'all around in the chats very soon. Bye.